Although Harrison was on track to follow in his father's dark passenger footsteps at the beginning of the season, Dexter eventually realizes that his son is much more like his mother, Rita, than him. Despite this, Dexter tries to remain a consistent guiding force in Harrison's adult life, knowing all the while that he has the blood of hotel guest and sexual predator Ryan Foster on his hands. Dexter's cunning thinking almost got Harrison off the hook in Dexter, Resurrection Episode 5, but Batista continues to see through Dexter's deception, setting Harrison back on a dark path. Dexter tells Harrison in Dexter Resurrection Episode 6 that his deceased adoptive mother, Hannah McKay, would be pleased with him now. Harrison's respect for Hannah was a little misplaced because, although she had Dexter's gentler, more humanitarian side, Hannah was still a brutal killer. Dexter was quite appreciative that Hannah was parenting Harrison and escaping with him to Argentina, as we already know from New Blood. However, Resurrection consistently fails to mention Hannah's status as a serial killer who would have fit Dexter's code. Dexter may still be seeing through rose-colored glasses when it comes to Hannah, but that doesn't change the fact that she was a killer like him. Hannah, like Dexter, may have formed a parental bond with Harrison, but in reality, Harrison may have been ultimately better off in the hands of another guardian. It's surprising that when Hannah was dying before the events of New Blood, she didn't think at all to maybe see if Harrison could reconnect with Rita's family. Astor and Cody went to live with their father, Paul's, parents in Orlando, indicating that Harrison would have been much better off with them rather than being raised by a serial killer. Paul was killed in prison after Dexter framed him for drug possession, so he was never an option to raise Harrison. In addition, Harrison spent his childhood bouncing between foster homes, making it far more difficult than necessary. It's also entirely possible that Paul's parents did not adopt Harrison as their own, considering what happened to Rita during her marriage to Dexter. However, this should be mentioned in Resurrection rather than being a mystery of Harrison's past. Harrison, despite the fact that he may not be a murderer, never really had a chance in Dexter, Resurrection because Dexter is so fixated on the fact that he was born in blood like Harrison. Thank you for watching. Please, subscribe.